Today on the channel we're going to unbox two do-it-yourself guitar kits from Aklot. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing. I was sent two guitar kits from Aklot and I'm really excited to take a look at these kits. They were nice enough to send me an email a couple weeks ago and ask me if I wanted to check out their LP guitar kit or their ST guitar kit, and my response was basically yes. I want to check them both out. I love doing projects. I love doing do-it-yourself guitar kits. They can be a little frustrating, they can be challenging, but they're always rewarding and they're just a lot of fun. So today on the channel we're going to unbox these two kits that I got from Aklot. One's an LP style, which is Les Paul, and one is an ST style, which is, Strat, I'm assuming. So we're going to unbox this large box that I have right here in front of me. It's got both kits in it. I'm going to open up both kits, show you what they come with, what they look like. And in a future video, I'm going to build, very soon, I'm going to build the LP kit and I'm going to build the ST kit. So I've got some fun plans. Any of you that have watched my build videos prior to this know that I always do something kind of wild, something crazy. So I've got some cool ideas that hopefully will come to fruition on these. I might have gotten a little bit too big for my britches on this one. So let's take a look at this kit, or both of these kits. This is a large box that was shipped with two kits in it. And don't worry, I'm going to get a better view of these kits once I get them out of the box. We'll take an in-depth look at both of them. Wow, I am impressed with the way that these things are packaged. So this is just the big box. I'm assuming this came from Amazon or something of that nature. It's quite heavy, man. There's a lot of wood in these cases. All right, let me kick that out of the way. Fun for the cat. Okay, so each one of these kits comes in a box like this. This one says the Aklot LP series on the bottom of it. Lots of goodies in there. Check out that box. That's cool looking, man. Look at that. All right, and to no surprise, the ST kit has the same style box, except it says ST kit down here in this corner, right? Not quite as noisy. Probably more parts than the LP kit. Yeah, so this is nice. So www.aklot.com. I just looked at this website, I think, 5 minutes ago before shooting this video, just to get an idea of what these run. It looks like currently the going price for the ST kit is like $109.99, and the LP kit is $139.99. A lot of times they'll give me discount codes. Sometimes there's discount codes on Amazon or through the actual manufacturer or the distributor. So check that out. But right now that's the price that I'm seeing online for these items. So let's take a closer look. I'm gonna open each one of these boxes up and we're gonna take a look at what the LP kit looks like first, and then we'll take a look at the ST kit. And then, as promised, in a future video coming up soon, I'm going to do one on the LP and I'm going to do one on the ST. Okay? Cool. Let's take a look at these kits closer up. Okay, first things first, we've got the LP series kit. We're going to open this up. It looks like it's got a little bit of tape here on the flap. So let me get through this tape real quick so we can get it open. All right. If you hear any background noise rustling around, that's my cat, one of my cats that's already in the box I threw on the floor. Okay, so let's look at this. Wow, this is a fancy looking guitar kit, I have to say. I am super impressed with the the layout of this kit. Check it out, man. Okay, it's got this plastic cover over everything. And we've got this electric guitar guide. It's a beginner's guide, it says. So it looks like this. This is basically music and instructional stuff. So this is not a builder's kit. This is a guitar guide, a beginner's guide. That's interesting. So you can build your own guitar and then learn how to play it. Now this is your assembly manual. Obviously it says DIY electric guitar assembly manual. Designed by Aklot for all skill levels. Fantastic. So it's got pre-work prep, assembly instructions, tuning setup, environmental responsibility, and final summary. So it looks like it's about a 29-page book. That's what our finished product would look like without paint. It's a bolt-on neck, single cut style, similar to a Les Paul or an Eclipse. I actually like the fact that this is a bolt-on single cut because I've done several of the set neck single cut kits. And while that's not a major problem, it's very critical to glue necks in properly. And it takes some effort, some work, some clamps, and you can only glue something once, typically. So I'm glad that this is a bolt-on neck. Be a speedier process. All right, so looking at these wires in this assembly guide, looks like everything is pre-soldered. It looks that way. We're going to take a look at that. So all right, I've kind of gone through this assembly guide quickly. We're here for you. Card. So there's after sales contact information in case there's any assistance needed or any way that you need to contact them for anything or any reason you need to contact them. All right, so we've got extra strings in this package. We've got, it looks like a truss rod Allen wrench. Here are the strap buttons. Here are the plate screws, or no, those are the tuning machine screws. Little nuts, those look like the neck plate screws, truss rod screws. I like how everything is separate in its own little baggie. Everything is sorted and organized. Okay. Looks like the tuning machines have moved around in shipping a little bit, which is no big deal. So here are the tuners. These are the studs for the tailpiece. That's the tone knob. So here are the tuning machines. Looks like the tuning machines go in each one of these sections here. Output jack, tailpiece, tune-o-matic bridge. Okay, these knobs go right there. I was trying to figure out how all these things kind of went in place. There's the pickups. These pickups have a black, look like they're kind of like a black coating on them. So this is all black hardware. Very cool, very, very cool. Good deal, good deal. Let's take a look at this neck. All right, the neck. Neck has a nice feel to it. Not feeling any neck sprout on these frets. The nut appears to be cut really nice. We've got the holes drilled for the tuning machine screws. The holes are drilled for the neck plate, so that's nice. Let's take a look at this body in more detail. Okay, here are the electronics. The electronics are wired. There's our carve out for the electronics. Looks like we've got a little thin veneer there, a little maple veneer. You can see where it's very thin on the top, but there's a little veneer if we want to do a nice top to it, which we may or may not do. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. Here's our back plate that's in there. I'm going to go ahead and stick these electronics back in here, okay? Good deal, good deal. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. Oh, here's the neck plate. All right, that goes there. I don't think I'm missing anything. All right, let's take a look at the Strat kit. Okay, so the next kit that we're going to take a look at is the ST series. So as before, let's take the tape off of this one, or cut the tape off of it. Whoop. Okay, so let's open this up. All right, just like the other one, we've got this plastic cover that covers everything up. Gotta say, I'm really, really impressed. This is super impressive. Now, this has the same booklets. It's got the same electric guitar guide and the assembly manual for this style guitar. So we're not going to look at these. We just looked at the guides on the other guitar. In that last kit, one of the tuning machines was actually underneath one of the humbuckers. So I was thinking, I realized when I was putting the kit up, I'm like, wait, where's my other tuner? And I had to pull the pickups and stuff out of the box, and I found it rolling around inside the container. So when you get one of your kits, if it looks like something is missing or something is unusual, like right here the bar is missing, you got to look around for it. Some of the stuff is going to move around in shipping, which is understandable. Okay, so with this one, here's our Aklot neck plate. Just like the LP kit, we've got our hardware, our screws, our strap buttons, Allen wrench for the truss rod, neck plate screws. There's our tremolo claw. Everything is packaged neatly in these little baggies, so you can find them easily. We've got a set of strings, as usual. Here is the pre-wired jack boat that's in here. We've got 6 inline tuners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's the tremolo arm that we just put in there, and this is our bridge. It's got a little piece of paper under there. I'm going to leave this paper in there for now. So just a standard 6 screw bridge and a screw-in tremolo arm. Okay. I'm curious if any of the Fender stuff would fit this. I bet you the Mexican or Chinese Fender stuff would fit if you wanted to do any upgrades. But this looks on par with anything that you would get from, Squier easily. Here's our back plate right there, and it's shielded. That looks nice. Snap that back in there. Okay, we've got the foam that's over the 5-way switch, so we wouldn't lose or mess up this switch in shipping. The pick guard is preloaded, so check it out. It's a humbucker. It's a HSS configuration, and it's got a coil tap for the humbucker, so you can coil tap it and go single coil. That's badass, man. That's cool. I like the fact that it's got this vintage off-white creamy pick guard. How cool is that? That's so nice. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm super impressed. 109 bucks. Here's the body. It's got a thin veneer top on it. Everything on these bodies, I didn't mention earlier, everything appears and feels to be sanded really smoothly. Pretty well set. I mean, it's prepped for paint. I mean, this is very nice. The routing looks good. This is routed like a boat route, so you can You could put another pick guard on it and do humbuckers if you wanted to. If you didn't want to just stick with HSS configuration, you can pretty much do whatever you want. The now the what am I trying to say? The neck plate is specifically screwed out on these guitars for the Aklot neck plate. As you can see, it's got the holes pre-drilled for the neck plate that comes with it. So you'd have to use that part. But this looks nice. It's got all the holes pre-drilled in it, so you don't have to drill any holes for the tuners or the pick guard. That saves a lot of time. You can only drill a hole once, so that's cool. Let's look at this neck. So this is it's kind of like a cross between a Telecaster and a Strat. I like it. It's got a nice appealing shape to it. I like the dots. There's zero. When I say zero neck sprout, I mean absolutely zero neck sprout. Holes are pre-drilled in the neck. Holes are pre-drilled for the screws for the tuning machines. Beautiful. Something like this to put together, like this would, if you were experienced at doing this, you could have this guitar put together in an hour, literally. But when you got to paint it and set it up, you know, that takes extra time. But actual assembly on this stuff might take 1 to 2 hours tops, and then, you know, dial it in, set it up. So first things first, I'm going to make some final decisions on what I want to do with the Les Paul style and the Strat style regarding paint, or if I'm going to do something different. I do have some ideas, but looking at these tops, I may have changed my mind. I don't know. I got to contemplate and give it some thought. So I wanted to just show you today what these kits look like, and I was curious myself. I love guitar kits. I love doing these things. They're so much fun, and it's a lot of you know, if you're not really familiar with wiring guitars or putting guitars together, doing setups, these are great ways to learn, great affordable ways to learn how to do this stuff. And even if you are very skilled or you know, good at doing this thing, it's still a fun project. It's great to give it away to, you know, friends and family as gifts. It's personalized, or for yourself. So yep, that's the Aklot Strat kit, $109 right now on Amazon from what I just looked at a few moments ago. Awesome. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the unboxing today. I'm going to be very busy in the near future. I'm going to do the LP series kit first, I do believe, and then we're going to work on this ST series kit. I'm super excited, man. I got to say, I'm mega impressed with how these kits are packaged and how they look. Everything looks wonderful. To date, these are the nicest guitar kits, packaging and all that I've received from a company, so I'm super impressed. So I'll put the link in the description below. Check it out if you're interested, and stay tuned for the updates. Videos coming soon regarding the builds on each kit. Until next time, please comment, like, subscribe, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.